Okay, so I might as well just do a quick CD collection and stuff like that. If this video cuts out, I'll probably do another part because I don't have that much time. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the first album I'm about to review today or talk about today is gonna be SZA's her I'm not gonna call this her first album. I'm not gonna call this her first album. Yep, yeah, it is her first album. Her first official album, Control, released in 2017. By this time, everybody should know who SZA is. You know, she's a singer, R&B singer from off of the Top Dog Entertainment, which consists of people like J Rock, Kendrick Lamar, so on and so on. You know, Schoolboy Q. So SZA basically dropped this album in 2017. But a lot of people say like they will say that this was like how can I put it? They will say that this was basically the first time they heard from her, but she dropped what did she drop? What did she drop? Give me a sec. Cause like her first project was See SZA Run. That was her first EP. Then she dropped S, and then she dropped Z, both in 2013 and 2014 respectively. See SZA Run was dropped in 2012. Z, that was my shit back in that time, but yeah. Um, Singles I was known for. What are the singles? What are the singles? Love Galore, featuring Travis Scott. Um, what's the next one? Drew Barrymore, The Weeknd, which The Weeknd that was really not officially, that was not really supposed to be a single, but people loved that song so much they were putting on their Instagram doing covers. Y'all know how that shit goes. So that became a single, and just recently Broken Clocks was released as a single. Very good album and stuff like that. You know, her voice, she had like a very dope voice, you know, has like a very nice summertime feel to it when you listen to the project. Definitely going to do a review on this project. I don't know when, but anytime. And then we're going to talk about this album, Traffic, with the Low Spark of High Heeled Boys, released in 1970, I believe 1971. Yeah, 1971 this album was released. For those of you who don't know who Traffic are, they're an English rock group and stuff like that. And they were known for for doing like progressive rock, but they would like to add like jazz and folk to their music and stuff like that. This was their fifth studio album, and this was like really, this is my opinion my favorite album from them. Very good album. Singles I was known for, it only came out with like one official single, which is Rock and Roll Stew. But the song The Low Spark of High Heeled Boys, you got all my, if you guys like listen to like a lot of 70s classic rock, y'all should know about that song when they're like boom, 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 like very dope song, very dope album too and stuff like that. Highly recommended. Steve Winwood, basically one of my favorite rock vocalists of all time. This is actually a 2002 reissue version, stuff like that. And what's cool about this one, it basically has the single version of Rock and Roll Stew and stuff like that. But it's like part 1 and 2, so yeah. That must have in your collection. Prince third studio album, Dirty Mind, 1980 on Warner Brothers Records. That was released on Island Records, by the way. I reviewed this album. The only reason why I got the CD version was because my vinyl got scratched up and stuff like that. And the vinyl was, I just saw the CD version like for a good price. I was like, you know what? It's no biggie. It's still a dope project. I'll get it either way. So you guys, if you guys want to know more about my thoughts on this, I did a review on this, so peep it at. Next album, I finally got my hands on this album. I feel like this is definitely one of my favorite hip hop albums of all time. It's Big Daddy Kane's Long Live the Kane, released in 1988 on Cold Chillin' under Warner Brothers. Must have in your collection. This is a very good album. Like, fucking Big Daddy Kane at his prime. Like, singles albums known for are Raw, Ain't No Half Steppin', Set It Off, I'll Take You There. The interesting thing though, the original version of Raw is not on this album. It's just the remix, which is cool. I like the remix is okay, but I like the original version. Like, just the whole sound quality of that. You know, Big Daddy Kane's just definitely one of my favorite MCs of all time. Like, very dope album. I already have it's a Big Daddy Thing album, which I'm going to do a review on both of those albums and stuff like that. I don't know when, but I'll let you guys should know and stuff like that. Must have, like, golden age hip hop at its finest and stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm rushing through these on CDs and stuff. So then we got my girl Foxy Brown with Broken Silence, released in 2001 on what's the label? Def Jam. I've already talked about the Il Na Na album, which I kind of said was probably my second favorite album. And then she was in The Firm and all that, which y'all know the story about that bullshit album. But no, I'll still talk about the album one day, but not anytime soon. And then she dropped China Doll, which was horrendous. It's just like commercial. She was trying to like have like this popish image and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And so then that's when she dropped this album. Very good album right here. This album, she kind of went back to like her roots, but she added like a more street touch to the album and stuff. So I thought that was very nice touch with it, you know. Singles albums known for are Oh Yeah, BK Anthem, which was very, very big back at that time. Candy and Tables Will Turn. And this album kind of, I think, got nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Album 2003, like 2 years after this album was released. So that should tell you something. And Broken Sound, this is definitely a must-have if you love Foxy, because lyrically, I feel like lyrically this is the best album and stuff. So if you guys find this, find it. I think this is out of print, so yeah. Then we have Jay-Z's Volume 3, The Life and Times of Sean Carter, released in 1999 on Rockefeller and the Def Jam. Yeah, I talked about Jay-Z a lot in this channel. Talked about, I have Reasonable Doubt, In My Lifetime Volume 1, Volume 2, Blueprints, Black Album, American Gangster, Blueprint 3, and recently the 444 album. Singles albums known for are Do It Again, Put Your Hands Up, Things That You Do, and Big Pimpin'. With this album, I'm going to save this until the review. Okay, now we have Kendrick Lamar with Damn, released in 2017 on Aftermath, Top Dog Entertainment. Yeah, singles albums known for are Humble, Loyalty, and Love. So yeah, Kendrick Lamar, Damn, 2017. Just like with the Jay-Z album, stay tuned for a review on this one. I don't know when I'll review this, but yeah, I have a lot of albums to review. Then we got my man Busta Rhymes with When Disaster Strikes, his second album, released in 1997. All I'm just gonna say, it's about fucking time I had some Busta in my collection. And yeah, because this album, I was low-key wanting to get the what was the album? Becoming First, but I just saw this in I just saw where did I find this? Did I order it? I ordered it off Amazon, yeah. It was at a good price, so I was like, it's cool. Singles album is known for Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See, Dangerous, and the Turn It Up remix / Fired Up.